Good morning, students. Welcome back. I wanted to start this week with our life lesson and then go over the weekly schedule for this week of remote learning before we switch back to hybrid next week. This week's life lesson is called Right Now Matters. It's written by Samantha Jacobs. She writes, "After 17 years of getting up and going to school every morning, I ended my formal education and entered the notorious real world. My mother warned me when she said, 'You're about to enter a really weird time in your life, and I can't prepare you for it. Just be aware.' Boy, was she ever right. Eager to get far away from my college town in Tennessee, I moved back to my native St. Louis and landed a job as a nanny for a wealthy and extremely likable family. As far as nanny work goes, I struck gold. Yet I was uncomfortable with being a college graduate and working as a less cool version of Mary Poppins. While my friends were off at law school or getting married or doing the daily grind in glamorous cities, I was concerned about strategically placing Eggo waffles in the toaster so they didn't burn, while maintaining that crispy grid. Reason told me that what I was doing mattered, providing care and protection for 2 young children, but my insecurities thought otherwise. I began to blame myself for my current state of affairs. I made the decision to get this job, to flee Tennessee, and to not invest any time in looking for more, quote, challenging work. Needless to say, it was turning into that weird time my mother warned me about. While torturing myself with feelings of insignificance about my job, I tried to find worth in other things, like running, sporadic blogging, weekend getaways, dyeing my hair, etc., but nothing seemed to fulfill me. Then I had one of those aha moments where everything becomes unmistakably clear. I was playing outside with my little charges when one of them came up and said, 'You're so great. You don't even have to play with us, but you do it anyway. Our other nannies never did that. We love you.' I was floored. Not only did I underestimate their ability to be so gracious, but they made me realize that it's truly not about what life hands you, but what you do with it. The whole making lemonade out of lemons thing really hit home for me on this one. I could just easily patrol these little girls and make sure they don't run onto the street or draw all over the walls, but I don't. I play with them. I make my life a part of theirs and vice versa. And together we have perfected the fine art of Eggo toasting." How many people can say that? So what do I believe in? I believe that self-worth is where you find it, and the most beautiful form of self-worth occurs when you maximize the amount of love you share with the world, no matter how mundane or humble the circumstances may be. I believe that just because you have a college degree doesn't mean you need a job with a BlackBerry, and most important, I believe in lemonade. 2 snaps for self-worth, 1, 2, 3. I chose this life lesson really because of the title, Right Now Matters. What we're doing right now matters. Over the break, I had a wonderful time with my family. It was so nice to be with my kids, and of course that makes today coming back so much harder, especially because I don't even get to see your beautiful faces to kind of uplift me and make the day a little bit better. So I'm having a hard time kind of focusing myself and realizing the importance of what I'm doing here. But I know that right now matters. What I'm doing here matters. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys this week on our Google Meets, and especially next week back when I see you guys a couple days a week in person on our hybrid schedule. So how does this life lesson connect to you? How can you make sure that this moment matters, that what you're doing right now matters? I think it really gets back to the effort that we put into it. Just like she put in more effort with the little girls that she was watching, the effort that we put into this is what makes this matter. So that's my life lesson for you guys for this week. I wanted to go over the schedule with you. Scroll up here. I'm going to be honest, I don't have the clearest decisions made about what I want to do. I have typed in here the history of Islam and Muslim holidays. We have a little bit more history to go through for Islam. If I have time today to make that video and post it, I'm going to do that. I'm also going to be posting readings about the denominations of Islam and a chart for you guys to fill out for that. And then on Wednesday, we're going to have a Google Meet. Let me be clear. I expect you guys to attend the Google Meet. This is our class time. You guys need to be there. We'll be going over information then. So please attend the Google Meets. On Thursday, I will be posting readings about the Islamic worldview, those tenets, and then we'll have a Google Meet on Friday to go over those viewpoints. So that's really the schedule for this week, is kind of wrapping up Islam and getting to the different denominations. There are 2 main denominations of Islam and the worldview, so that we can compare that to that of Judaism and Christianity. What I'm thinking about for next week, because we'll be hybrid next week, you'll have remote Monday like normal, and then I'm thinking that we'll give some sort of assessment achievement grade over Islam and what we've done with this over our remote learning period here before and after break. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me, and I look forward to seeing you on our Google Meets this week on Wednesday and Friday. Have a great week.